Music just feels so good. You're on the number one.
What is going on, everybody? Buddy. Welcome back. Triple Threat FM Radio. I'm your host, DJ Echo, on the Echo Chamber. And right now, I am with R&B recording artist, my girl, Nyasia Chane'l. What up, girl? How you doing?
Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. I'm so happy to be here. Thank you for having me. Second
Listen,
time we had it
I,
again.
I know it's been a while. You
Yeah.
were one of my first interviews on my interview show in the Element. A lot has happened. We've worked together a few times. You've
hmm
kind of blown up with your music. So we got a lot to talk about, a lot to talk about. So we're just gonna kind of jump right in. Gonna jump right in. So um, when did you start singing? Kind of go right. Let's go way back. When did you start singing?
Okay. So I started singing when I was 4, right? In
Okay.
the church, of course. My grandfather, his brother, he had a church. So I was
All right.
always just, getting up there. I was always gravitated towards the stage, like towards
Okay.
being, the main focus. So I would say that was always kind of there. But I didn't start really doing and taking music seriously
Okay.
until I got into college and I met with a friend and I got on his song. And when he asked me to be on his song, because he always heard me singing, I was just kind of like, okay, like I'll try it. I didn't think anything of it. I didn't think of it about it because I'd always thought singing would be hard. I was like, oh God, you got to make up songs. Oh God, So after that, I heard my song, I heard my voice through the microphone, and I was like, wow, that's me. It's like, okay, I might want to do a little something. So from that point, I was like, all right, I want to make a song. So I made
Okay.
my first song in like I would say 2-3 hours. I made my first song, and
Okay.
that song
Use
was
me.
called My Hit. Huh?
I said, use me, girl. 3 hours, pretty good.
3 hours. The first time I was like, okay, got it down. We got it down.
Right.
So that song was called My Hips, and then from that point forward, I just told my mom, I was like, listen, I want to do this music thing. I took it to my school. I performed a little bit, came back to her. I said, listen, I'm ready to go. And she was like, all right, like if you're serious, I'm not turning back. And I was like, I'm serious. So we just been rocking ever since. Shout out Creative Soulful Entertainment LLC.
Yes. And shout out to mom, because that's momager, right?
That
She handling business, you know what I
momager.
mean?
Yes.
Handling business, keeping it close to the family. I like it, I like it, I like it.
Always.
Actually, that was one of the questions I was going to ask you was when did you write your first song? Man, you were all the way in college when you did that, right?
Yes. I was
Okay.
all the way in
And that was
college.
got my hips. Okay. Um, once you decided to kind of go into singing and writing music, how supportive? Now, obviously, your mom was there. Obviously, she's still rocking with you. You know what I'm saying? How supportive were your family and friends? Because some people listen. Some people have those hopes and the dreams, and everyone kind of fakes it, and then if you blow up, they right by you. But then if you kind of
hmm
taper off, everyone's like, "Nah, I don't know you." So how supportive were your friends throughout all this?
So at first, everybody kind of just like knew I was gonna do it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to explain. I mean, my parents, they never forced me in a box. Some
Right,
parents are like, when you grow up, you're gonna be this. My parents, they were never like, they never forced me to be in a box. So
right,
it was more like I had their support all day one, and I was really basing it off of that. I didn't really even care about my friends. I was just like, I need my parents. You know what I'm saying? Because
right,
your parents are going to be the ones to go to bat for you. They're going to be the ones to be there, more in tune with everything. And I'm grateful for them. So just having them what made me feel secure within what I was going to do, because I knew that with having them, I was going to be good.
right,
So
right, right.
my friends, of course, my friends, they were supportive, like especially my college friends, they were very supportive. Shout out to you guys, Jackie and Chris. They were the ones going hard, like promoting me, and I was just really like, wow, like they really like it.
That was like
So
your first street team, right?
yeah, my first street team, man, and they still support me to this day. So
That's
it's
cool.
really
That's cool.
beautiful because some people they kind of get tired of
Yeah,
hearing you, sometimes. But so I'm grateful for them.
that's awesome. That's awesome. All right, so you had a good support system. You had a good
Yeah,
foundation of people around you. That's good. That's good.
yeah.
Um, growing up, give me some artists that were kind of like your idols, your people that you looked up to, whether it was their stage presence or their actual, vocal ability. Give me some names of people that you looked up to when you started your singing career.
Etta James one,
Mm, go ahead.
who India Ivory,
Ooh, okay.
Mary J. Blige,
Of course.
Ashanti. I liked her voice. It
Yes.
was very pretty, pretty voice. Aaliyah. I really have like an
Yeah.
old soul,
Right.
That's really where I base most of my foundation from. Of course, growing up, you hear Beyonce and stuff like that. Of course, she's within it as well.
Yeah.
But being with my parents, they're very musically inclined. So many of the music I heard was from, their time, Brandy, all that, etc., Monica. So
Right.
those are really my influences. But my biggest one would be Etta James.
Okay. Okay. Now, I definitely could feel that old school vibe from the beginning all the way to the music. Now you have like just a very like I don't know like a meaty sound. Like it's very soulful. It's very you could feel the emotion going through your music. That's just something that I've always loved about anything that you put out. I mean, you gave it everything. You know what I'm saying? There was no like half stepping. It was like 150%. Everything, all emotions, all your feelings in it. And I love that. I absolutely love that about your music. Um, your what was your first song that you had that actually got to the radio?
It was
And
called
then
Do It Like
how did that feel?
It was crazy. So the first song that I had out on the radio was on Power 105. Shout out DJ Nori. He played it. It's called Do It Like That remix featuring Jay Banks.
Yeah, yeah,
My
yeah.
first dance hall record. I did my own. It was called Do It Like That by itself. But the remix with him, we got it on there. And it was like shocking because it was like, you know, what the heck? Like
Right,
this is my first, I would say my first year I started making music and I didn't expect for it to pick up like that, like
right,
I was like, okay, I'll put the song out and we'll just see how it goes. And, and the next thing you know, it's on the radio. And I'm like, what? And the crazy thing is that me and my family were around. We were on the radio because
right,
we had heard it was like, oh, you might get your song played, whatever. And I was like,
right,
well, okay, whatever. I sent because what I do is I send out all my music to the DJs, and if they like it, they'll say, "Yo, I like it. I'll play it." You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, "Oh, okay."
yeah.
DJ Nori, he said he liked it. I'm like, "Okay." He actually played it. I was like, "Whoa, no way!" It was crazy. It was a crazy feeling just because where we are, upstate 845. Shout out 845.
Heck yeah,
It feels like a small area,
yeah,
and to be able to get played on major radio
yeah,
station was just like, oh snap, we in it
yeah.
now. So it was
That's the
definitely a feeling to remember because you just never know who's listening, who's out there. So
right.
definitely it was dope.
All right, all right, all right, all right. You're going on tour. You're headlining the tour. Give me three other names of artists that have to be alive now, obviously, that you want with you. Three names. Come, bang, hit them up. Go ahead.
Okay, do they have to be do they have to be celebrities already, or do they have to be
Nah, they,
independent
they could be
artists?
whoever you want. Whoever you want. You want to come up with a fire tour, all straight across America. Who you got with you? Three names.
Three names: the baby,
Bang.
Drake,
Okay.
and an artist. Her name is Yaya.
Okay.
got this song out. It's called "Got Low." I've been rocking with it ever since. Love that song. So I would say her because me and her, we kind of make the kind of similar kind of music. But yeah, I would
Right.
say those three definitely.
Okay. Okay. So we kind of went into your past. We kind of the feeling of putting music out and getting music played and kind of who you looked up to and collaborations and this and that. It's time to get into the album that just dropped last Friday. Let's get into it.
Let's get it.
Clubhouse, Clubhouse number seven. So
Yeah.
first of all, Clubhouse number seven. What does that mean?
Okay, so we got inspired from the app called Clubhouse, and how it is on the app is everybody has their own room. So
Yeah.
like not everybody has their own room, but everyone has the opportunity to create their own room. And
Right.
within their own room, they can set their rules. They could, do as they please, talk how they want, control the environment. So I was like, okay. Me and my team, we sat and thought about it. We're like, what name could we come up to summarize this collection of music? And at the time, Clubhouse, everybody's talking about Clubhouse. So I'm like, why don't we Clubhouse? And my
Right.
team, they're like, genius. That's great. That's great. So that's where we got the inspiration from. There's a little insider why we have the number
Okay.
7, but we'll stay around. We do another interview. We can talk about why that is. But
Okay.
yeah.
Well, I mean, I was gonna go for the fact that it's got 7 tracks on it, but if there's something
Yeah.
else, you know what I mean, then there's something else.
Yeah. It's a little.
All right. All right. So, start to finish, how long did this project take?
Woo, man, this took about maybe 7 months. No,
Okay.
actually, I'm lying.
Don't be a liar. Come on.
I'm not gonna be a liar. I'll be
I
very
did.
serious. So the one song that I was sitting on was Good
Right.
Good. We sat on that song for about maybe like 5-6 months. We sat on that song.
Okay.
We didn't put it out. We was like, okay, we're gonna save this. This is a goodie one.
Right.
So the other songs we had came up with in the matter of a day.
Oh wow.
They were
Damn.
all written out, like I would
Why
say
you
3 days
showing off?
max.
Why you showing off? Why you showing off?
No, I'm not showing off. They were written in 3 days. We was just hungry. Like
Yeah.
me
Got
and my
you. Using the
manager,
song.
shout out Jason Butler, Jay Ditta. We was like, it's go time. It's over. We was boom, just banging them out. It was crazy. Shout out to everybody who's a part of this project as well. We also had co-writers a part of this project, so we wasn't just doing it by
Right.
ourselves. We had
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
partners. So yeah, shout out Bia. I want to real quick shout out Bia. Shout
Yeah.
out
Yo,
Pat.
go. Shout out
Shout out
anybody you need to for the
Bubba
album. Go ahead.
Boy. Shout out Frank Down North. The
Bam.
Beast
Bam. Bam.
Production. Shout out Lay Wills. Like
Right.
shout out Creative Soulful. There's a song. There's 2 songs on there. My mom's on there. She did the ad-libs. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So check
Okay.
out
Okay.
Lonely. She's on that. She's on You Don't Know About Me. So go listen to the ad-libs closely. But
All
yeah,
right.
this was really a dope project. I'm grateful for everybody who was a part of it. Shout out
Okay.
Malcolm Seth as well. But yeah, it came together. I'm grateful. It was a little bit of headaches going on
All right.
because now that I know my voice and I know what I'm trying to get out and the message I'm trying to send,
Right.
I'm super critical about how I sound and how I'm perceived. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Especially with the message. The message is important to me. So that's why I was holding on to it for so long, because I'm just like, this is a large body of work that's my own. It's my first. So
Right.
I'm like, this gotta hit. It's gotta be a great representation of what I'm trying to accomplish here. So
Okay.
yeah.
All right. So you're talking about what it represented. So let's go down the line from top to bottom, and you let me know what the song is about. Um. So right off the top, "Scandalous Valentine," number one on the EP. What's that about?
So Scandalous Valentine is basically about a forbidden love story. It's just about being scandalous, about a person being in a situation to where they're kind of settling and
Right.
they're at a point where they have a breakthrough and they're just like, you know what? I'm just gonna do me. I'm gonna be with this person that I love, and if the guy or girl who I'm settling for, doesn't work out, I'm fine because I'm gonna go with my heart. And in the song, that's what it's talking about. It's just self-explanatory. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? That's what it is.
I got you. Number two, impatience.
Impatience was based upon a long distance kind of relationship, or even just a relationship where you're wondering where you guys stand. And in it's just like, I'm waiting for you to come and claim me. I'm waiting for you to see what this is. And if we can't come to an understanding, then we could rock out. We could go our separate ways. But if you're willing to work with me, then we could be magical. So
Right. Okay. Okay. You
yeah.
part two.
So you is basically, I'm just saying what I want. And Lay Wills, man, she killed this verse. I was like, me and my manager were like, yo, we need a girl to get on this remix for the song. And I'm
Right.
like, damn, I couldn't think about it. I'm like, I need that aggressive and I need that sexy. You know what I'm saying? And I heard her on Instagram. That's how I met her. I met her through Instagram. And I seen her flow, the way she just delivers songs and that energy that she gives. And I was like, yo, we need her. Because in
Right.
her performances, she be going all out. I'm like, yo, we need her on it. And she killed it. She delivered. She did everything she had to do. So basically, we just in the song, we just talking about what we expect from the men that we are involving ourselves with. Come over here and give me some love, basically. You know what I'm saying? We
Okay.
we
Okay.
let it know what it is.
Okay. All right. Number four, lonely.
Lonely is basically about coming to a realization that I'm better off by myself. I don't need to be
Mm,
chasing anyone. If you can't appreciate me or see me for what I am, I'm better off by myself. My mom told me, focus on your dreams, focus on your dreams. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to focus. I'm better off
right.
by myself. I'm better off in my own environment, better off in my own space. You know, I'm not here to play games. You want to
Right.
play games? I'll stay by myself.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
All right. So number five, you got to let me know what this means. YDKAM.
It stands for You Don't Know About Me.
Okay, there
So
you
with that, it's basically about like, it's full of attitude. It's like one of those moments where don't get it twisted. You know who I am, you know what I represent. In this instance, I'm a queen. You know what I'm saying? Respect me as such.
go. Yep.
Don't get beside yourself. If you want to learn about something, go learn about me. Go read it. You know what I'm saying? Go read
Right.
about me in the newspaper. Go on social media. Find out who I am. Don't get beside
Right.
yourself. You know what I'm saying? Especially where there's instances where you might come across people who you in a relationship with and they kind of brushing you off on the side. Like you not it, So this song is basically about, listen, regardless I'm with you or not, if I'm holding you down, hold me down. And if you can't, don't
Right.
get crazy. Don't get
Right.
crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
Definitely.
so,
Definitely.
yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Number six, Good featuring Slam Allen.
Yeah. So I also want to shout out Rachel. Rachel, she is another co-writer on this song. Slam Allen is the guy who played the guitar in the background of the record. So shout out to them because they made this song come in crazy. But the song is basically about just letting go, deciding like this situation isn't good for me anymore, and I'm good off of you. I'm able to move on. I see that we can't grow together, so I gotta leave. I gotta
Yeah.
go, and that's fine.
Okay. Okay. And then the last song, number seven, Downgrade.
So downgrade is it's kind of irony with the title, because it's like a situation to where maybe you're in a position where your partner is the breadwinner, or the one that takes care of everything for you. It's basically about breaking through and finding your own way, becoming independent, not relying on that person to be that for you. You're standing on your own, standing in your power. and you're able to move on without having that baggage of maybe you owe someone something, or maybe you're not good enough for the person. So that is what that is. It's a downgrade. You leaving me, you're talking to me in a way to where you make me feel down about myself, and I'm not gonna allow you to have that power. So definitely
Exactly.
a dope record.
Okay. All right. Well,
Yeah.
listen, the album is dope. The album is dope. Okay. People have to go get it. So as soon as my show is done, they can't go after the interview. As soon as my show is done, after they
Mhm.
finish listening to the show, they need to
Yes.
go to iTunes, right? Look
Yes.
up Nyasia Chane'l,
Mm-hmm.
then press that buy button and get the album, get the project. You know, where else? Where else? Like, you know what? Give them your social media. Let people know how they can contact you, how they can follow you, how they can stay up to date with your music, your shows, your appearances. Go ahead, do that.
You guys can follow me on Instagram at Nyasia_Chane'l_, Twitter, Nyasia_Chane'l_, Facebook at It's Nyasia Chane'l. You guys can check out my website at www.NyaSaChane'lmusic.com. That's where I have all my updates on what I'm doing. You guys can join my fan club, check out my merch, see when I'm dropping new music, all that good stuff. You guys can check it out all on there. Um, are we shouting out anyone else right now, or are we just, is it just me?
Nah, go ahead. You want to shout people out? Go ahead.
Oh, I want to shout out Creative Soulful Entertainment. For real, dope. Shout out Jay Ditta, shout out Mike Boogie, shout out my promo team, shout out my team, shout out my fans, my followers, my supporters. Shout out to you, DJ
Definitely.
Echo, because man, we
Listen,
here.
I told you a long time ago, man. Whatever I could do to help out in any way, you've helped me out in some events that we've done for like the was it the what is it, the breast
The
cancer
cancer walk.
awareness walk?
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah.
mean that was dope, and we've
That
done
was
some
so
stuff. So
fun. Oh my
listen,
gosh. I was
we
just
doing it
looking
again
at the
this year,
picture the
so
other
stay
day.
tuned.
I
Right,
was just
right,
looking
right.
at the picture the other day. But yeah, also, I want to shout out the collaborators on this EP.
Go
Without
ahead.
you guys, this EP wouldn't have been possible. Thank you guys for your patience. Thank you guys for your trust. Shout out to everybody again. Shout out Bia Cadre. Shout out Lay Will. Shout out Kev Music. Frank Down North. Slam Allen. Bubba Boy. Malcolm Seth. You feel me? Jay Ditta. We did it. We came. I said Lay Will's right. Lay Will. Rachel Hendricks, Slam Allen. Man, like we did it. Kev
I,
Music. Oh, it's just like, I'm just like so excited
I,
about it because I'm just,
so I'm excited. You're excited. The people
yeah.
want to hear if they haven't already purchased the EP. They want to hear it. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm just gonna shut up because they ain't come here for me. They came here for you. So I'm gonna shut up. You go ahead and introduce the song that you're gonna this new song off the EP, Clubhouse number
Mhm.
7. All right, and then like I said, after my show, go to iTunes and scoop up that EP, and then play it and play it and play it and tell their friends and their family and their neighbors and put it on social media, cause Nyasia Chanel is a monster, and you ain't going nowhere. You know what I'm saying?
Nope. We ain't
That's
going
it. So
nowhere. We here. We here
that's
with
it.
it. Right
Do you think,
now,
girl?
it's your
Do you think?
girl, Nyasia Chane'l. I'm here on Triple Threat FM Radio. You're now listening to my hit single, Scandalous Valentine. It's a vibe. Check it out.
Yo.